Hi. Thanks everyone for joining my sessions. Because this is a session for the DevOps activities. Okay, so this is the first session for DevOps. So my target is that I will give the training on the DevOps, cloud or MLOps. This is a series. So first we will cover the DevOps part. After that, I will cover the cloud. Okay, and then later on we will go for the MLOps. Okay, and first of all, going into the DevOps part, I will introduce myself. Okay, so my name is Suresh Chokse. I have 17 years experience in the IT industry. So I did my engineering, Jalpur Engineering College as a mechanical engineer. After that, I went to the Pune and I have done a CDAC course. CDAC, it is a course in which maybe anybody can learn the 16 languages during the 5 month durations. Okay, after that, I joined as a .NET developer in a Mumbai company. Okay, and successfully I completed 3 years on the company. After that, I quit my job. I started my entrepreneur journey. So my community name is I Step Up Services. It is a community. Okay, I can say it is a community. So I Step Up Services. Okay, we were used to provide the training, consulting, and counseling in different areas. Maybe suppose we were specialized in the, we can convert any people from non-IT to IT. Suppose somebody wants to make a career in the IT industry. So we are providing the training on the first of all HTML, JavaScript, okay, jQuery, and the AngularJS, Node.js, MongoDB, and we are preparing the candidates on market standard level. Okay, and then we are providing the 100% placement also successfully. I can proudly say maybe 200 people, 300, 200 people I place in the maybe those durations, 6 year durations. Okay, after that, again, I want to, what was my role? My role was the marketing, sales, and HR, and all the operation side. And maybe the last 2 years of the on my entrepreneurial journey, I was shifted into the training part. Okay, then I got the interest in the training side, and after that, because that time I want to explore my things in the more technical side. Then I started my again journey in the software industry. I joined as a company as a Fulcrum Digital. So first my experience is the UI side, Angular developer, JavaScript Angular side, and then I got the chance to work in the Node.js, okay, and Docker, Kubernetes. After that, the GCP developer. After that, maybe I got the opportunity to work in the Mastercard client side. So Mastercard is my client, and maybe first project I was getting the maybe on the maybe flyway migrations. So migration is my portray, you can say. And after that, I have played the multiple roles as a DevOps support, DevOps developer, automation engineer, BizOps development. Now I'm working on the migration projects on-prem to cloud side. Again, I got the chance to work in the different side, Dynatrace and maybe BlazeMeter, Xmeter, and we are trying to implement maybe Mastercard has some idea. Current development cycle from dev to production cycle is a 2 month, and they want to reduce their cycle to 1 week. Okay, so I currently am working on the Dynatrace side, monitoring as a code. So this is a quick introduction for my side. Now, what is the thing we are trying to achieve? These things, training and the counseling is my hobby. Last 17 years continuously, I'm giving the training. My idea is out of 7 days, 7 days and a week, I'm giving one complete day as a training. So 2 hours on daily basis and 4 hours on Sunday. So I'm giving the continuously training in the two different programs, cloud developer program, in which we are covering the uh, maybe JavaScript, Node.js, MongoDB, and the cloud side, Docker, Kubernetes, and cloud. And second program is the DevOps. So one program for especially for the programmer who wants to make a career in the programming side, and second program is the DevOps side, and who wants to make a career in the DevOps and the ops side, release manager, and they want to upgrade themselves management side also, and the DevOps side also. So this is the program. That's why I've started this program. So please continue with me and please support me. So now I'll share my screen. So before going to anybody has any previous experience in DevOps? So before going to the thing, first of all, I will give you the one new maybe new chat GPT, because it is very good tool for we can learn anything in the maybe you can suppose you want to do something in the any industry, you want to learn something, you want to explore something. Chat GPT is a very good tool. So maybe you can ask any question to chat GPT. So I'll give you the training on the with the help of the chat GPT. Okay. So so first of all, maybe everybody is asking about the questions. What is the chat? What is the DevOps, right? Everybody has the one common questions. Why they want to switch from the non-IT to IT, and whether the what is the prerequisite for the DevOps side. Okay, so there are lots of questions regarding the DevOps. Okay, so if we can ask some question in the chat GPT, maybe you can learn how to interact with the chat GPT also. Okay, so first question is what is the DevOps? So it will give the response in proper manner. If you can see here. Okay, so you can see it will give you the complete end-to-end picture, but we can't say it is a proper way or not. We can't authorize, but maybe it will give you the complete outline. At least it will give the clear idea, some idea, and before implementing blindly, you should read it properly. Okay, so if you can read, DevOps is a software development methodology that emphasizes the collaboration, communications, and automations. Just focus on the three word. What is the word? Collaborations, communications, and automations. Okay. So between the software developer and IT operation professional, it aims to streamline entire software development process from planning and development to testing and deployment. Again, if you can see the three word here: collaboration, communications, and automations. And if you can see here, right, planning, development to testing, and deployment to enable organization to deliver high quality software more rapidly and efficiently. So if we can take the simple example, DevOps is a culture, okay, in which we are collaborating the two different terms. What is the term? DevOps is the combination of the development and operation.
ये लगा है 32
Everybody can you go in the mute who are not talking. Okay, Farooq. Okay. Thanks, Farooq. And so maybe so this is the thing. So if we can take the simple example of the real world, right? Suppose you want to run any business, right? Maybe any business. You can take the example of the maybe restaurant. You can take the example of the garment industry. You can take the example of the even though the training center also, right? Even maybe you can any example, any business. In every business there is a two department. One department, suppose you are running the hotel industry, or suppose you are running the car manufacturing, right? So every business has the one product. What is the product? Suppose if you are selling the samosa, if you are selling the misal pav, suppose you are selling the maybe dosa, right? So what is the product? Product is the maybe samosa, okay, misal pav, or maybe dosa. So this is the product. So there is always two team. One team who develop the product and one team who operate the product and who sell the product. Okay, in every business, whether it is a business small scale, whether it is a beginning business in the large scale also. Every business has two department. One is the development, who build the product, who will create the product, and second, who will manage the product. Okay, manage, operate, and sales, and all the things. Once product is ready, they will operate the things for the product market effect. Okay, market fit. Okay, they continuously working on the consumer side. Okay, so there is a two department. So we need a person who has the knowledge of the both the domain. Okay, who knows the about, who knows the how development cycle, how product cycle is going on. And suppose we are taking the example of the samosa, he knows the quality of the samosa, he knows the flavor of the samosa, who knows the what is the USP of the samosa, why samosa is different from the other market competitor, right? So if because there is something is different, right? That's why customer comes into their place. Okay, so what is the thing, how he can maintain the thing? With the quality. Quality is the one of the biggest factor of any product. If quality is impact, automatically product will decline. Okay, but how we can maintain the quality? So what is the biggest factor of the quality? Testing. Without testing, we can't check each and everything. Okay, efficiency. Whatever things you are doing, it should be proper, accurate in terms of the recipe, right? How we can achieve the quality? With the dedication. And what is the process? Whatever recipe is mentioned in the recipe side, whatever ingredients is mentioned in the recipe, everybody should follow on those things, right? So if we can take the example of the these things, so if we can see there is a two department. Suppose you want to run the business in the hotel industry and you want to run the business in the restaurant side, right? There is a two department. One department is the kitchen side, okay, and which is completely abstract from the customer. Customer don't know about the who are working in the kitchen, and kitchen people don't know about how customer is managing, right? Whether customer are coming or not, and who managing the customer, they don't know about it. So there is a two department, they completely abstract from each other. They completely uh, uh, we can say don't know about each other, right? What is going on? So two different department, development and operation. But in complete organizations, there is a super manager who manage the two managers. Okay, one manager for development side, we can say super chef, right? Chef of the head of the chef. Okay, who can maintain the speed of the thing, who continuously maintain the all the orders, and who maintain the quality of the product. And whatever product, whatever item in comes to the kitchen side, he the authorized persons who can maintain the all the product quality, who can maintain the all the uh, number of the product also. All the product should deliver in the within a time. Okay, so this is the speed and quality. Okay, and with efficiency, with accuracy, right? So one person and second person's manager who maintain the customer, maybe whether the customer are coming or not, whether all the tables are occupied or not, whether the cleanness of the table or not, whether every table, if somebody is coming in the picture in the table, at least some person should receive them. Okay, and some person take the order. Okay, even after the order, maybe some person should engage them. Okay, so customer engaging is very much important. Okay, customer satisfaction is very much important. how they are giving the order, and customer requirement is very much important, right? Whenever anybody is asking the questions about the customer, he knows the product, right? What kind of product they are providing, okay, what kind of meals they are providing, what kind of dishes they are providing. He knows the each and everything, and whoever will attend the customer, okay, he has some quality, right? Maybe whenever you are enter the thing, right, maybe we can see, yeah, someone, yeah, I mean, with the help of the dressing sense, with the help of the product knowledge, we can say yes, he is a person who can attend the order, who can attend the customer. Once order is given, he is the person who deliver the product also, so he can verify whatever orders he is taking, same order should be delivered. Okay, from customer onboarding to once customer is comes into the table, and once customer is going to the from the hotel, he is the one point of contact. Okay, head manager is not the one point of contact. Who is the manager, who is the one point of contact? Whoever was taking the order, whoever was delivered the order. So one person's, okay, so every table, suppose there are 50 tables, so maybe 4 or 5 people can handle the 4 or 5 tables. So their responsibility is all the tables, all the orders should be in proper situations. So now we have the two managers. Okay, one manager who are continuously checking the thing, and one manager who are continuously checking the complete end-to-end delivery, completely end-to-end process. Okay, so one manager who knows the product cycle, product information, who knows the recipe, who has the good quality of the customer side, and one manager, okay, who knows the end-to-end, who should be working on the all the steps. So there is a DevOps. So now in the DevOps, maybe internal side also, kitchen side also. Okay, so one person should know the development and operation cycle, and one person should know the operation. So that's why we are calling the in DevOps cycle. Okay, whoever was working on the client side, kitchen side, we are calling the DevOps, and one persons who are managing from the operation side, completely customer side, we are calling the BizOps. So there is another terminology in our picture. Okay, BizOps. Okay, now what is the role of the DevOps? DevOps will check each and every product, whatever delivery he is getting, he can check the during the development. He closely work with the SAP, and he every stages he can check the quality of the stages. Okay, so he are the he is the authorized person who can check the quality, speed, and delivery. Okay, so DevOps is the persons, okay, in terms of operations, in terms of development. Inside the kitchen also there is some operation, right? What is the operation? So whenever order is comes goes to the kitchen, who will handle the order, who will give the instruction to the SAP, who can manage the SAP's problems, who will manage the lighting, who will manage the cleanliness, who will manage the inside operation of the kitchen, right? So inside kitchen of the operation is also important, right? Who will coordinate the all the SAP, right? Who will check the delivery of the all the SAPs? Who will check the product delivery of the SAP? Okay, so do you understand? So this thing, so I am taking 1 minute break, and I'm taking the question from everyone. So any questions from till now?
Suresh, I have a question. So you mentioned that we have the development team and the operations team who put together form the DevOps team. Where does a tester or a business analyst come into picture, or do they have any role at all in this?
Good question. Okay, so if we can take the one simple example of business analysis. So what is the role of the business analysis? Business analysis closely working in the customer side only, right? Client side. they are taking the maybe order, right? They are
requirement gathering. Yeah.
requirement gathering.
capturing.
Yeah, requirement gathering. Okay, so I have given the one example, one role, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
Whenever customer is coming into the table, okay,
Right.
one person who will take the requirement and who will
Yeah.
give the take the order, and who will pass the information to the customer side,
Right.
kitchen side, and he has the person who will be the one point of contact till whenever customer is available inside the hotel, right? And
Okay.
who will make sure the whatever product he has taken, right, it should be
Mhm.
properly delivered.
Correct.
Okay, and it maybe sometimes a customer will give one time order, sometimes customer will second time order, customer sometimes giving me the repeated order also, right? So
Right.
he continuously taking the follow up, and he continuously communicate with the customer to kitchen or kitchen to customer. So what is
Mhm.
the quality it's requires in the this part, maybe BA side. Now this is the BA. If
Mhm.
if he can manage, sometimes if he has the knowledge, so after sometimes BA can become the manager of the manager also. What is the manager? Business operation manager, right? In the complete operation side, who can manage the all the tables, and who can manage the essence of the maybe hotels customer side, who can manage the each and every operation also in the these things. So that's why I'm saying, okay, BizOps, I've given the one name, right? BizOps, there is a one department, okay,
Right.
in which we can maintain the business also, and we can continuously connect with all the customers, and we can connect all the requirement. Because you can say, in your hotel, right, 10 tables are available, but BA will focus on the one table also, or might be two tables. But maybe manager, DevOps person, business person, who can focus on the all the tables, all the requirements, all the delivery, right? He knows the each and everything of the thing, right? He has the persons who will responsible for delivery to, we will coordinate with the inside manager, kitchen manager, and the outside side also. So there are always two roles. So that's why I'm saying, if you are the BA, okay, because you are master in the client interactions, you are master in the process. If you learn the BizOps, okay, it will be enhance your skill. Okay.
Okay. Yeah. Thanks. Thanks, Suresh. That answered my question. Yeah. Thank you.
Yeah, thanks. Any other questions? Ask the question. This is a very important session. First of all, everybody should understand the what is the DevOps, and with the real time example. Okay, at
Hi,
least
sorry.
understand. Yeah. Hi.
Sorry, to interrupt. My understanding is DevOps is basically a process that will be implemented between development and operation teams, and there is a dedicated person or a team also who look after that. There is a smooth execution between the development and the operation, like end to end, it goes smooth or in a particular process. In a simple layman term, is this the correct understanding of DevOps?
Yes.
Okay,
Yes.
thank you.
Okay. In DevOps also, suppose maybe in your management side, right? Suppose your big company, big. Okay. Suppose you have the cloud kitchen, right? Multiple kitchens are available. So maybe sometimes in BizOps, DevOps also, there is a 6 teams or 7 teams are available. Okay. Internally, DevOps also, we company divided into different role. One role is suppose you are going to the big bazaar, right? Right, in big bazaar there are lots of management peoples are going on. They continuously interacting with the customer, they continuously checking the whether the all the order are placed properly or not. And there is a one department, customer support, right? One thing, right? Whenever you are taking any offers, whenever you are facing some issues, so everybody is saying, right, there is a one department, customer support team, right, who will continuously taking the questions, and who continuously resolving the issues of the customer, right? Got it? And they are announcing people's, right? Yeah, if there is some offer, there is something, if somebody will have any problem, so they can go to the these things. Internally, DevOps also there is a different department. DevOps support, roles means maybe whoever was working on the team, they continuously resolving their issues, day-to-day activities, resolving issues. One team is the automation, DevOps automation engineer. They are focused only the how they can automate the complete end-to-end cycle. They will make sure all the process should be properly automated. Whatever process, whatever things you are doing as a manual process, suppose you are moving the one product from one location to second location, right? So this is the manual process. Okay, suppose you are copying the code from one location to second location, right? This is the manual process, but it takes that some time. It takes the there is some dependency on the networking side. There is some dependency with the username password. Somebody will know about the authorization side. So how we can automate this process, and how we can reduce the manual interventions. Okay, why DevOps come in the picture? Why automation come in the picture? Because every company wants to reduce the delivery cycle, right? Previously, if you can take the example of the 10 years, 20 years ago, whenever we are giving the order, previously was saying, MACD was saying, we can deliver on the 2 hours. Yeah, so whenever you are giving the order, they are saying, yes, just wait for 2 hours, we can deliver. After that, 1 hour. After that, Domino's saying 40 minutes. After that, 20 minutes. After that, 10 minutes, right? They are continuously reducing the delivery time. So got it? If they can, maybe consumer acquisition is very difficult nowadays, right? Everybody can acquire the customer. Everybody is retain the customer. If they will not compete with the market, if they will not deliver the product with timeline and with quality and with accuracy, so that's why DevOps can come in the picture. Okay, and that's why they want to automate all the process. So one department who continuously working on the research side in the DevOps also. So in every department, DevOps also two department. One is continuously working on the day-to-day activities, and who continuously working on the support activity, and one team who continuously working on the research side. BizOps also there is a two department who continuously working on the day-to-day activities, and who continuously working on the support side. And one team, BizOps automation engineer, once automation is placed, when all the system is ready, they will give to the business support engineer, BizOps support engineer. They just follow the documentations, they just follow the systems, and they are doing the repeated task day by day, day by day, day by day, day by day. So in the DevOps, in the BizOps also, there is a two department. Yes, if you are good in the operation, if you are good in the support, if you are good in the communications, so there is another role in which maybe 20% and 10% the coding, and 70% to 90% there is 100% communication and process. If you want to, yes, if you are good in the coding side, if you want to make a career in the DevOps side, so there is automation in which 50 to 70, 80% are the coding, and 20 to 30% are the communication and process. But process still you need to follow. But I'm saying, yes, in both role, if you are the developer, so you can have the role also. If you are the manager, still you have the role. If you are the tester, still you have the role. If you are the designer, network, infra, technical, non-technical, everybody can participate in that DevOps role, because just like everybody can run the business, right? There is no prerequisite in the running the business, right? Anybody can run the business. Same, anybody can come into the DevOps role, but you should understand the cycle, right? Whenever you are running the business, you should know how to run the business, right? Gradually you will learn the business, right? Gradually, first you need to understand the product. If you want to open the restaurant, you should know about the what is your product and how to run the business, right? How to sell the product, how to deliver the product, right? Just like DevOps also. So first of all, depends on your strength, whether you are comfortable in the coding side, whether you are comfortable in the testing side, whether you are comfortable in the management side. Just think about it, and you can see in which role you can more suitable in the future.
Suresh, one question.
Yeah, go on.
Yeah, so what are the skills of a DevOps? I mean, what's the minimum, I mean, to bridge or to, enter all these different sectors? What is the minimum sort of requirement for a DevOps? And who would the DevOps report usually to in the
So
organization?
yeah, so I can say whenever you are running the business, what is the quality you should have? Can you tell me?
Definitely communication, definitely process, and definitely I think communication, management skills, and
Suppose I'll give you the simple example. You want to make a cake, right? You want to make any car, you want to make any product, right? If you have the skills, whatever product you have, if you can communicate your product to customer, okay, you are good in the how you can promote your product to the customer, then you can run the business. Sometimes everybody they have the good understanding in the product, but they can't sell it, right? They can't communicate to the people, they can't market their product, right? So that's why they are not able to run the business, right? But if somebody has the good in the understanding about the communication, how to sell their product, how to build the network, how to reach the people, how to coordinate the things, they can think, yeah, I have the product knowledge also, I have the understanding also, I can read the market also, and I can communicate the things also, and I can manage my team also. So why not I can run the business, right? So what is the basic understanding? Basic understanding is, if you have the organization skills, if you have the understanding of the product, if you have the good communication, I'm not saying English, I'm saying if you able to communicate between the two departments, product team and customer team, whether you have the reading skill, by reading, by speaking, by writing, any communication, you should have any communication skill. Okay, and if you are in the people management side, so definitely you can become good DevOps engineer. Just like women's, just like parents, head of the department, head of the family, both have the DevOps skill, right? I'll give you simple more example. Suppose in your family, okay, any 10-20 people comes in your family. So there is a two department. Mother, who will take care the kitchen, who will check each and everything in the kitchen side, whoever was working, and father, head of the family, who manage the maybe guest, right? Who can check, who interact with the guest, they can make sure each and everything deliver. Then again there is a two department. So father is the BizOps, who continuously interact with the customer, guest, and the mother, who can run the DevOps side, right? Who can manage the development side, whoever was creating the product. So got it? Both the roles are very important, right? DevOps also very important. BizOps also is very important. What qualities is required in the BizOps side? Customer interaction, right? Sometimes women are very good in the guest interaction, guest receiving, right? And sometimes male and boys are the very good in the kitchen side. They are very good in the product side. So I can say, if you can feel yourself, if you are good in the cooking, if you are good in the chef, you should focus more in your kitchen side. There is no problem. Yeah, if you are good in the networking people management side, so you can fit yourself in the customer side. So it's total up to you. Based on the skills, you can fit yourself in the both the area, customer side or development side. But in both area, operation are management skills are required, operation is required, right? In both area. So one area we are calling DevOps, one area we are calling BizOps. So hope you got my answer. You got the answer,
Sure.
right?
Yeah, thanks. Yeah, thanks.
Yeah, hi, Lita.
Yes, Suresh. So just trying to understand on practical level how, say these days everything is agile, right? So in this, will we be able to accommodate this in say for example in a sprint? Is it possible?
Yeah, obviously. Everything nowadays.
Because having such a huge team, coordination, so in terms of all that, because things are defined in Scrum, right? For example,
Yeah, so
different.
I will cover Lita. Today we are just focused on the DevOps. Gradually,
Okay.
I will tell the more
Mhm.
detail about the different roles in the DevOps. Okay.
Yeah, that's fine. So my question is, will it be possible to attain this in a sprint? That's all.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, DevOps is closely working the sprint side. Closely.
Okay. Okay. All right.
So
Thank you.
I'm thanks for I'm just stopping the maybe recording and then freely we can discuss 10 minutes. Okay. So thanks for attending these things. I'm stopping the this thing and tomorrow we will continuously session continuously going. Okay. So I'm trying to give the example on very layman basis, very maybe real time example. Okay. So please free to ask, and this is very good session for interactions. You are lovely people, lovely audience. Maybe I'm enjoying myself. So I'm stopping. Okay, thanks.
Uh,
1
Suresh,
minute.
before
Yeah.
stopping, could you
Yeah.
please recap what we have discussed in a nutshell?
Okay. Yeah, Sayed. Yeah,
Yeah,
you are
because
also
after that we can, we can stop the recording and go for question and answers.
we have the two manager. One manager Jagga who are good in the introduction side, and one manager is Sayed. I like your thing for conclusion. So conclusion is that maybe DevOps is the one thing you should understand it. One, DevOps should have the collaboration skills, coordination skills. He knows in better manner development what is the product, okay, and what is the operations. Okay, DevOps and BizOps. BizOps should understand the what is the product, right? What kind of product they are deliver, right? And what is the ingredient? If somebody will ask the questions, hey, is there any vegetarian or non-vegetarian in specific recipe? What is the ingredient? So both the team, whoever was working on the inside kitchen and whoever was working on the operation side, both the teams should know about the product in very detailed manner, at least aware about it. Okay, and they should understand the operation in very detailed manner also, how they can speed the delivery, how they can manage the testing, how they can manage the quality, right? So maybe whoever wants to make a career in the DevOps, they should understand the understanding about the product, whether it is a Java base, whether it is a .NET base, whether it is a any AI/ML. Okay, and operation is also important. But I can say 20% the knowledge of the coding and the other thing, and 70% they should be understand the process. Process, I can say process is very much important. You can learn technical thing in any area. Suppose someday you are selling the samosa, someday you can sell the misal pav. The product can be changed, but operation is the common factor. That's why I'm saying focus on the operation side, process, focus on the business side, how to run the business can be anything. But if you are good in the process, if you are good in the organization side, if you're good on the people management side, you can become a DevOps engineer in better way. So this is the conclusion for today session. Hope you got the answer. Clear?
Yes, thank you.
Yeah, so now I'm stopping the session.